Welcome to the Drum Lounge podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Drum Lounge podcast. I am your flam drag book report finessing host Jeremie Foster,
and I'm your Johnny Bravo playing Bryon Russell, man. We back in this thing, and we are glad to be here.
Yes, sir, man. We got a really big episode planned for y'all today, man. It's not gonna be just us two today. It's not gonna be just Jeremie talking about drums, just Bryon talking about drums. We got a very special guest here today with us.
Prestigious, great, influence all over the world.
Exactly, literally all over the world. Like this guy has influenced the world of percussion, the world of playing a drum along with music. This guy is hailing all the way from New York. I believe specifically from Brooklyn. We'll get into all the details of that. But none other.
Miles Morales Harlem.
Right. None other than the boy, the Mr. Part 1 or 1A of BYOS, Harvey Thompson, man. The Harvey Harv.
Yeah, man. First off, before anything, you know how far I had to go? Well, actually, I didn't have to go far. It was in my regular drawer. But I made sure I ironed this shirt. Cause we had a drumline competition back in 22, 23.
Yeah. It was like 21, I believe.
Oh, it's 21?
Yeah. It was like the first one.
It was when COVID, the year COVID was heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was. It was 21. And I was like, yeah, man, I want a shirt. And he was like, oh, you want a shirt? Buy out, here you go. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I had that shirt ever since. Look, I still fit it too. It's about to be plain set in stone.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You're about to get into the nitty gritty of what probably one of your favorite drummers is.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Definitely one of mine. Especially when it comes to that stick and jump, man. That man is just a wizard with sticks, bro. So
we might don't tell him I'm a big A&T hater. He might fire me.
He already know.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. No holding back then. But yeah, for sure, man.
All right, yeah, he should be joining in a second. So let's see. Okay, there we go.
Hey,
my boy. What's up, man?
What's going on?
I'm cooling, man. I'm cooling.
Good, man. Good. Nice to see you, man. Especially after y'all just had a crazy weekend. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see the energy you coming. With, man. So again, this is Harvey. This is the percussion instructor from North Carolina A&T, man. We are extremely excited to have you join our show, bro. I never would have thought of. I mean, of course, it was always a goal to someday have interviews on the Drum Lounge, but the fact that our first interview is with you, man, this is an extreme honor. Like, y'all listening, y'all don't know, but he was like, hey, man, it's a lot of people that want me to come on their platform, but I want to come to y'all first. So I was like, oh, yeah, we about to make that happen for sure.
If you ever seen a Grammy in podcast form, this is him.
Right, man. We just got our Grammy via Harvey. But nah, thank you so much for joining, man. But how you started this drumming shit? Like, where you come from? Like,
all right, so I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
It was
born and raised. You know, I got into drumming at the later age. I was like 14, 15. Yeah, I would say about 14, 15 when I got into drumming. But it started with my homeboy, Bryon. He's like my cousin, P.
Okay.
We were doing BMXing, inline skating, and all that stuff. But he lived in 1191. That's part of our bio stuff, 1191. That's the.
Oh, okay, yeah. I always wondered what that was.
That's the building that Ralph lived in as well. So.
Wow.
I lived in 1191 7G. P lived on the 12th floor, but P and Ralph knew each other. That's how me and Ralph met. Like P, I was with P. We went to Ralph's crib, and I seen Ralph drumming, etc. And you know, I grew up into the tricks, doing bike tricks, inline skate tricks, card tricks, knowing Rubik's Cube, anything tricks.
Yeah.
And then I seen Ralph. My boy did that left hand twirl, and I was sold.
Like, yeah, I need to learn how to drum right now.
Right, so I got into it, playing, learn how to twirl and all that stuff, and then I realized he was already in the band, Jackie Robinson Steppers. And then since he was already in the band, I was like, shoot, I could join. When I got there, I couldn't really play, so I was thrown on trumpet. Played trumpet for like a semester and a half. I still know my B-flat concert scale for wondering. You know what I'm saying? But
got that.
Within one little semester, I still was hanging with Ralph and them. I learned how to play. We ended up on tenor drum together. Me and him and his cousin. We was on tenor, and we killed tenor for a while.
And this in New York. That's crazy. I had a drum. I mean, I knew about the Brooklyn Steppers, but it's crazy. I had a scene up there.
It still wasn't a scene.
Oh, it wasn't.
That was
okay,
like the only program.
Okay, got you.
Steppers, you ain't have all these other groups that's in Brooklyn now. Which,
got you.
And
got you.
So we did that, then we moved to snare. Right, we got on snare, and at that time we competitive. So if you tell a person they ain't shit, what? The way we working, we gonna prove to you that we something by putting in that extra work just to shut you up that way instead of back and forth talking. We just gonna put in the work. Tell you the difference and not tell you the difference. So that's what we did, and that's how I basically got started into it. But then when I was in the Brooklyn Steppers, when I was in Jackie Robinson Steppers and became a section leader, I just always hated just regular drumming, man. My whole mindset on it was, what about the people who don't understand drumming but like to? It's almost like watching America's Best Dance Crew. We can't do the moves, but we know what's good.
Right. Like we know what's cool.
It's cool. You can't do it, but that's what it was. So that's how I really got into about how to add, crazy stick work to the regular rhythms and stuff like that. Yeah. So
that explains a lot, man. So that literally explains so much.
Yeah. So that was like the basis of how I was like getting into the drumming, and then of course, I would meet people that I felt was better than me, and I like, I'm like a sponge, so I'm gonna learn something straight up. I need to find something for sure from you. So that's how I was doing all that, and then around 2002, 2003, this is when we was smashing everybody at the Warren County drum competitions.
Oh yeah, except Cream though, right?
Listen, we was actually I feel like to this day, I don't care what anybody say, but because of Brooklyn is why Cream became who they were, because they came back every year to these competitions to beat us.
Yeah, literally only Brick and
it kept happening where we kept beating them until one year they did beat us. You know what I'm saying? And that just showed like everybody worked hard and people didn't quit. And they was one of the only programs that kept coming. Some groups started to not come because stuff was coming. They felt it was rigged, but it was just true talent happening. A lot of gifted young black kids off the street.
That Warren County boy used to go down there. I had my little experience. I know it was after your years, but yeah.
So during that time, one of the shows that the group did, A&T was at that show too. They performed as well. And that's when I met Ron, who was the current percussion director at the time. Me and him talked, and the conversation was basically for me to move out here to help him with A&T. So I'm like, I'm already going to be going to community college. All I got to do is move to the South and do what I got to do. So got there, and I was hating.
And what year was this when you got there?
A&T?
Yeah.
2006.
Okay.
Ooh.
06. Wow.
Video research now, boy.
All right, so when I got here in 06, first I still was doing Vision Elite Division 2 drum. And so I basically missed half of band camp, but no one knew who I was but Ron. So you know how it is. Y'all know how it is. You at a school where y'all have a tradition. And if someone come in and don't do half a band camp,
it's like what?
They gonna be like, who you?
Whoa.
Right.
So it was a lot of little, not hate, but animosity about it.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, I still was like, around nothing but the staff help designing shows and stuff as a freshman. If you look back at A&T before 07, 08. you can't find not one video of them doing any warm-ups.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't bring I got there. I realized that I'm like no warm-ups except one, the one that we played like it's the one.
Oh yeah.
But it was played at like I'm gonna say like 85 BPMs.
Wow.
Because it was like
extremely slow.
You know how it is. They want we try to swag everything out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so one, I was a big fan of Santa Clara Vanguard and all that stuff. So if you ever watch our warm up sequence, there's a lot of references that come from Larry Gussick era and Jim Cassell era of SCV, which is like 04, 05, 06 stuff where they just keeping up with the Johns and a lot. He always had the swaggy warm ups that was effective, but you couldn't tell they was effective until you tried it.
And your wrist caught on fire.
Yeah, exactly. It's groovy though,
it's real easy, but then once you try, you're like, dang, this joint actually putting in the work and burning. So,
and it sounds good.
Yeah, and it was sounding good. So that's how it all began. You know what I mean? I wrote those warm ups, and at first it was a little bit of resistance on why we have to warm up. To the point where now I can't play without warm ups.
Yeah. That's how I know you was really at the beginning of like just that transformation from that old school way of drumming, even on the university level, to the newer hybrid current way of drumming, where everyone is actually chopping, everyone is actually paying attention to the warm ups, paying attention to how the warm ups transition into their cadences. So that's crazy that you was that pivotal person for A&T, because I've seen a lot of A&T back in the days too, and I really enjoy looking at the older clips of A&T only because or Coldsteel only because y'all are one of the people who really stick to the tradition, despite y'all being in what Hornets back in the day, and y'all are in straps now. Y'all still keep the same tradition. I think that is just awesome with y'all, man. So the fact that you were the sole person responsible for the just improvement of the drumline on a technical level is just crazy.
Right, and I always just wanted to always still keep the lifeline. So my main cadences and a lot of the style is still there. Of course, it's going to change a little bit through the group you get, but the definition of the style will always be there. Yeah. Because Ron is still there, and me and Ron been working together since I got there. He's still around.
Yeah.
The whole team actually with the band, Dr. Ruff, Golden Light director, me, Ron, our drill writer, we all been together for like 15 to 18 years.
Sheesh, boy.
So
y'all ain't going nowhere.
So we've just been a good team.
Yeah.
So handling business.
Wow, man. Hey, you mentioned your band already, man. Why y'all don't get money, man? Why y'all don't get money?
Okay, well, it's changed a little bit. Our students is getting.
Oh, really? Okay.
Now,
Okay.
It's just,
and I guess I'm also speaking from the out of state sense.
So like I said, we do give some funds now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And of course, I'm not going to disclose how much because we can't match a lot of these schools and things like that. But the wind instrumentalists, they do get more than percussion, but not all the time.
Right.
But when it comes to percussion, now that we do give out some money, I go about it 100% different.
Okay.
So and I, like I said, I will explain to you how, so that whoever's listening or watching could understand
exactly
why I have this approach. First, I have 100% nothing against mallet players and ensemblists and things like that. I do enjoy it when I do have time to be around it and things like that. But in our culture here at A&T, which one is the engineering school, two, it's okay to be great on mallets and things like that, but I always felt like when it comes to university standpoint, those ensembles don't bring in enough funds as the marching community. You're the ideal instructor. The drumline.
What?
You marching the drumline in the HBCU, you probably do so many more performances throughout the season
on a snare drum,
just on the drums. You know what I'm saying? And it be the actual marching drum line sometimes that bring in a lot of funds. I can tell you right now, Coldsteel, some years we would bring in from doing performances over $20,000-$30,000.
Sheesh.
You know, and then when we turn around and get to the spring and we do, spring ensembles, all of those ensembles, you know, are worked on one showcase for the entire spring. That's free.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I always felt like giving money to the players who are better at mallets than percussion, it was unfair.
Yeah.
You know, it still have to be a balance.
Understand.
Granted, you're not getting no money if you don't know any of that. You still need to know some of it because, you know, it's still having the knowledge. You know.
Yeah.
And then of course you need to be greater on your marching instrument, or super great
For sure.
on both. But I still prefer here for you to be greater on your marching instrument.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's just one step of it. I also don't give money just on your standalone audition. Because, you know, that's just step one. Step one is you making it through something that you rehearsed to perform.
Right.
Step two, you have to be invited to our 2-day rehearsals. Now we need to see how well you blend in with the program. Do you know our mannerism? Do you do anything? Like a job interview. You know, if you walk into a job interview and don't have a clue about the job, what make you think you're going to get the job just because you have the knowledge? You know what I'm saying? And then step 3, you know, if you make it to the 2-day, through the 2-day, and you look accountable, then by the end of the 2-day, we will let you know how much funds you will be rewarded.
Wow.
And then, you know, you still have to make it through at least the first 3 days of band camp because your body has to adjust to getting up extra early, working on a long day, and all those sweets and things you ate before band camp. It will whip your butt to work out.
Exactly.
To see the honey buns and, you know.
You talking to Mr. Honey Bun right here?
I was Mr. Honey Bun, but
so that's just the main gist of that. So, like now we do have some students who got some funds being the drumline.
That's
you know,
good.
And that's a good thing. You know, I'm happy
Absolutely.
to provide that for students. But, you know, I'm not the type that's going to go sit at an audition with other directors and be telling the student, oh, I could give you this much money. You know, I want the student, I want the students that still want to come here, not just want to come for money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I feel
my question, with what you just said, and I understand with the mallets portion, do you all have any accommodations or incentives that you may give to somebody that comes up there to specifically be a music major? Like, oh, we want to make sure that you come to the school to graduate with a degree from music from North Carolina A&T, so we're gonna do A, B, C, and D. Is that a thing?
Well, yes. So, you know, the few music majors that we do get, because I'm gonna just be honest with you, within the drumline, I probably have 5 to 6 music majors. Everyone else is doing
That's already a plus.
doing other things. So
Yeah.
with those 5 to 6 people, you know, I try to just keep up with them on what they need to work with, you know, to keep their potential up. You know, a lot of times, we all know how it is. You can go to school for 4 years for music, and the moment you graduate, you learn something you never knew.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just so much to know.
And that's just how knowledge works, you know. So it's just like you at an engineering school to study music, or you go to a music school to study engineering. You know what I'm saying? Or which one are you going to get more out of what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a weird little balance where you want to find out, like, dang, I'm here for music. It's pretty good, but it's based on what you're trying to do next with music.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be a teacher, if you're trying to be working in performance, you know, stuff like that. So, and like I said, it's contingent on you continuing school after as well, like going to schools to take in and learn more information so that you can prosper differently.
For sure.
Hey,
and I can attest to it. When I first started at Cookman, I first started as a music major. And I did that because I just thought that's what was supposed to happen. Like, you did music in high school, that's what you love to do. Okay, now I'll go off and keep doing music. And when I got there, having to dig into all of these applied lessons, I had to learn how to do fingering on the trumpet, which I never wanted to learn how to do. I never wanted to know keyboards or anything like that. I just wanted to play drums and be great. Right. And I eventually divvied away from being a music major and got into other majors as I went. So I completely understand the sentiments that you're saying.
Yeah, and even having that way of giving out money, it's like it's not just one audition that you've been preparing for your whole senior year, and you get money based on that. It's like there's a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3.
Yeah, because a lot of times, you know, you could make it through the first audition, but then you come into the 2-day and you never wore a strap before. You don't know how to march with the drum. You can't do a twirl. It's like now we basically still reteaching you on the college level, and opposed to, you know, you did your research on what you want to learn on and what you want to do to come to the school. Not coming in your audition pieces are etude out of a book that you play in match grip.
Then you come in and give them that you know who.
Gotta give them that deduction. Like, that's all you can do.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just, like I said, I just look at it differently. And I'm sorry, Jeremie, you can hop back on my bad.
No, I was just gonna say, man, that's me being a guy, because literally me, I learned mallets only for my audition, and I'm being completely honest. Like, I when I was in high school, I played the concert snare, and I knew how to play piano too. Like, I was a piano player as well, so it wasn't that hard for me to go ahead and let me see what these mallets do again. So it wasn't that hard for me, but knowing that, like, there's instructors out here that only looking for if you're good on your snare drum. Yeah, if you know how to play mallets, that's good too for that one performance in the spring. But if you're good on your snare drum, we're going to give you money based on that only. I think that is just fire, bro. That's how you almost had me in 2012. That's how you almost had me. I was like, oh, all I gotta do is just go to A&T, audition real quick, bet.
And if we had the money,
bro, when I tell you, man, Harvey.
I want to make it clear though, like, I do still have super respect for mallet players. One, because I'm not the greatest at it. Exactly. You know what I mean? But two, you know, it's a skill that I personally haven't perfected, so I cannot not respect it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know that it's hard work behind it. I know that people with the 4 mallets, your ear got to be locked in differently. It's not easy work. You know what I'm saying? So the respect is still there for those who think that I'm a hater.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Hey, teach us, man. Teach me. I still need to. Nah, man. Hey,
I think one of my old students, Naturel, I think when she auditioned, with a 4 mallet piece, if I'm not mistaken.
Naturel,
yeah, she did really great.
Wait, ain't she playing tonal there or tenor? Okay,
well, I'll let him tell you the story, but he was.
She played tonal, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, cool. Well, speaking of tonals, y'all, I always thought that you all have a really unique writing style, or you specifically, since you pretty much write. And you gave me some insight on one part of your writing style, and I really appreciated that tip. It was something dealing with the, I ain't gonna say it, but it was something dealing with the basses and tenors. Okay, yeah. So basically the basses and tenors, and how sometimes you let the basses and tenors have a conversation, whether it be like a call and answer on some, they both playing the same rhythms, but it's like a call and answer rhythm that you give them. And I noticed that in a lot of y'all cases. So how did you come up with y'all's playing style, your writing style? Because I can tell that there was a shift between old school Coldsteel and post 2010 Coldsteel.
Okay, so for me, you know, part of my writing is, you know, you got to always remember that not everyone only like snare drum.
Right.
You know, you have some people who want to see only tones or only bottoms or only quints or only tenors. So a lot of times, depending on if it's a feature or a cadence, you know, if it's a cadence, we do call and response groove long enough to hypnotize people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's playing long enough, you might start like this, but after a while, you're gonna fall for it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know,
it's kind of hard. Wait.
After a while, you're gonna fall for it, and then, like, you know, it's the icing. We call it icing on the cake. So sometimes, if you ever really notice, when the tonals is playing more beats, you don't hear too much quints. When the quints playing a lot of beats, you don't hear too much tonal, because if you try to do that together, sometimes it clash. But then, especially on like just the swag stuff. So like, my approach is mainly, you know, sometimes I start with writing with the snares, because I'm a snare drummer and I create. Or I would go start with the bass, you know, because sometimes I like to start with a groove or foundation, and You know, grooves sometimes could be like, oh, it's just another groove. But, you know, when you listen to music on the radio as a percussionist, what catch you first? You know?
That bass.
Right?
Is there something about it that make you dance, make you move?
Yeah.
And then come the lyrics and stuff like that, you know? And then some people wordplay to simple beats. So that's almost like a good snare solo to a simple beat.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, you speaking now.
so that's how I do it, and I listen to a lot of music. So you know, I tell you now, I write cadences from songs. Sometimes,
Yeah, I be doing the same thing. Yeah.
Like I take the lyrics, I take certain parts of songs, and I mix and match. You know, so so like we have a cadence that's called vibes. Right, I'm just giving y'all one so you can look up.
Yeah, I sure will.
Right.
Well, what?
And we played this cadence vibes, but I wrote it from a reggae tune from Vibes Cartel. And the name of the song, the reason why I know nobody won't know it is because the name of the song is vulgar, is Your P Type.
Wow, you're a P type.
No,
wow.
you know what the P stands for.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Your P Type by Vibes Cartel, and then you.
I know exactly what you're talking about. See, now I gotta hear the cadence.
I'm gonna go look up the song.
Nah, you definitely heard the song. For sure.
And then another one was, you know, we call it party time. We want the
Yep.
But I wrote that a long time ago from Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
they have a song on there, and they're like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I was like, oh, I could use that. Boo, boo, boo. So, and it just be fun, man. And then, and like I said, that cadence, I put out the dance cadence, simple as crap. And it's been, I be trying to get rid of the cadence, but the students will still want to do it because you don't have to practice it.
you know it going into.
You can call it out at any place where you think it's time to have fun.
Right.
Without
Yeah.
no practice. So a good thing is to create cadences that you can call audibles to, where you don't have to really practice as much because it's basically something that you're going to see all the time, and we're going to do it all the time. You know,
Right.
And so it's just the stuff like that where I approach cadences. And another thing is I try to make all my cadences like random and different. I don't have a certain style like they all need to sound like this.
Yeah.
More so, what do people like to see or like to hear? You know, I know we love slow stuff. We like fast stuff. You gotta also think about the happy medium, which is and this is me. I do probably 60-40 or 80-20 sometimes, meaning 80% for non-percussionists and 20% for percussionists. Because percussionists don't pay the bills.
Yeah.
Don't
pay the bills.
Percussion ain't gonna be the one to hire the group. It's gonna be who don't understand drums, who hire us. And
wow, man. It's like y'all have a clear sense of it's a time to drum and it's a time to entertain.
For sure.
Like I feel like y'all clearly chop when y'all are at a competition or at a gym battle or something.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, when it's not that, y'all chop it a little bit, then we dancing. Like that's how
figured out the formula.
Right.
And like I said, I respect all the other groups. It's just, you know, it's just my preference, you know. And a lot of times these groups only worrying about other drummers, and it's like, people want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like
win both sides of the crowd.
Right.
So,
man, y'all do that the best, man. Y'all got the that dancing and then transition into the beats. Y'all got that down pat.
You had the right amount of it as well.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it in an episode before.
Yeah.
We were talking about people that'll pop up and dance first. And like you just said, Jeremy, they have their beats. Y'all definitely have the beats. Y'all go out there and let everybody know what you're about first. And you know just the right insertion to say, all right, this is who we are. And you go out there and you tear it up.
and like I said, a lot of our stuff it seems simple and easy, but if you ever give it a try, you be like, oh nah, that
but what?
Hard to play.
them dances hard. Like I remember when I was in high school, we were trying to do them dances y'all was doing. Not easy.
Yeah, it's
not
one
easy.
move y'all do. I'm still afraid when I don't know what the order of it is, but y'all move forward, and then the thing where y'all do like a kick. Like they kick
Oh,
their
yeah,
leg
that
back
kick
and
back.
jump back like 9 feet. I'm still to this day afraid to see them do that because I don't know what's gonna come afterwards.
but see, like I also take a lot of things that I've done in my personal life and then insert it into the drum.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So them yo moves.
yeah, honestly, because torn with Seed and Peter Fox on stage, it helped me understand the simplicity of doing something simple, but making a big crowd enjoy it.
Yeah.
Big, so that people could see it from a distance. We play on the field, y'all. People sitting at the top. So if you're doing Herters and all that stuff mad fast, they don't understand it. You know, it's like going to do a halftime at an NBA game, and you trying to play flan drags, book reports, cheeses, and Herters with a bunch of drunk people that sitting in the stand.
It's like, bro, they're not here for that.
Right, but the moment you throw a stick high in the air, send a ripple,
And catch it.
you know what I'm saying? Catch it, bust a dance move, the crowd go crazy. The cymbals just low crashing, crowd go crazy.
Whole time.
You know, but once you sit there and be intricate and try to do this, they're just like,
What is that?
they wait to the end to clap, and they only clapping because it's the respectful thing to do.
Yeah.
They
Wow,
clapping
man.
because, they finished. Ooh, yeah, they did a good job. Versus in the middle of the show, you feed the crowd what they want to see.
Right.
And you know, when I was in high school, well, by senior year, I was definitely gun ho on. All right, I'm going to Cookman. I can't wait to go to Cookman and be this militant, like minimal movement, be a part of this minimal movement, militant drumline. But then I saw that's when I really first started to see A&T. And I'm like, oh nah, these niggas is doing a combination of both. Like y'all got that jump down pat. I can't lie. Like it's a lot of drum lines that like as soon as they click off the cadence, they start dancing. Like it's like you have a whole drum line in front of you.
Yeah.
Why are you dancing after the click off?
Yeah, you know.
But then I saw y'all battle Norfolk with 2015.
Oh,
Norfolk
yeah.
2015. Straight murdered them, and then at the end of the cadence with the dancing, I was like,
Yes.
y'all got that jump down pat, man. I would forever be a fan.
So for us, you know, I write battle style cadences and cadences, tunnel cadences. Definitely show stuff on the field.
Yeah.
Right to everything that the band plays. We just don't go out there and just make up stuff in the band.
Yeah.
I don't know what other schools do, but every beat is accounted for.
It's not that many schools that do that. It's not that many schools. Couldn't do it too, but it's not that many schools that do it.
I mean, when I tell you everything is accounted for, like everything. Like we just don't be out there winging it, you know.
Right.
So, because we take pride into just every show. Like home games, we go hard for home games, like we do for a battle of the band. So that's why every week I'm writing music.
Yeah. That's how it gotta be, man.
You know.
Hey, when we first started talking, you mentioned how y'all took an L this weekend. I mean, it's the band of the year, so no one really put that much flock into the decisions that goes on there. But how you feel about that truly? How you feel about it truly?
I'm telling y'all the truth. Like, you know, they came and they executed what they do. You know, we came and did what we do with a few mistakes. So I'm not gonna say, I'm not making an excuse to say, we should have won.
Yeah.
It is, you know what I'm saying? And I've been learned over time that when you stepping into anything that's judged, at the end of the day, it's someone else's opinion, and you can't get mad at their opinion, regardless of the matter. So a lot of people be saying, I want to know who the judges were. They want to know if the person have XYZ background, blah, blah, blah. But it's more so like,
already made.
If you just do what you do best, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm just being God honest. Like, now, I can tell you if it was 15 years ago when my mom was a little younger, I'd probably be like, man, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I would probably go that route. But like I said, I learned over time, like, one, I'm happy that there's something for the culture. I don't care what people feel about the different religion. The fact that it's something there, I feel like all groups should put in more work because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? To opt out of it before you even try because you think it's rigged or whatever is corny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do something to give your students opportunity, and a lot of it is on the band directors being selfish.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, you use a lot of
they think about
publicity.
themselves and not giving the students the opportunity. And yes, when they lose from this, it hurts them because they worked for something that they wanted to win.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are facts.
That's crazy. Look, Ralph is calling me right now.
Wow. You gotta have Ralph on, man.
Let me call you back, Boom.
Yeah.
He probably in like Australia or something.
Nah, he probably will hop on, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to give his insight on. He's coming from a different perspective because he worked with Hampton for a while, but then now he's more so on the travel scene,
The entertainment tip. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know.
Wow,
a lot of it is cool, you know. I just love our culture, and I've been trying my best to keep us out of the whole battle culture because
Interesting.
it's real subjective, and you know, I want to battle groups that fit what we do. I put out something on Facebook one time like, I'm willing to battle any group long as they doing drum features as well.
Yeah.
But you know, that makes a lot of sense.
You know, and I'm like, once again, it's a selfish act for band directors to not want to feature their drumline on the field, but you can feature your dances and flags every show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right.
And, you know, even if we don't have judges, that gives the viewers something to see. The percussion viewers to be like, oh, this feature is better than their feature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
See how at the Classic, Florida, y'all do a drum thing, but
Yeah.
can you imagine if it was the game and each group just did a small feature on the field?
Would love that.
During the show?
Would love that. Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's two
saying.
completely different crowds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then when you do that, it's like, dang, you want to play well and do enough for drummers, but also entertain that audience. So that also make every drum instructor have to take a different approach on
Yeah.
how you write this show for people far away and close and tuning. How do they hear the drums?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
that's
sure.
definitely another thing. But that tuning.
So yeah, it's just all those different aspects, you know, of drumline and A&T drumline that I do, and you know, even with our social media, that's also a whole nother conversation.
Man, y'all
Oh,
are
man, what?
y'all are the spearheads of that junk. But I ain't even gonna lie.
Literally.
Y'all started that whole drumline on social media movement, and I feel like literally everyone else just started joining social media after that joke.
Really.
For those, so here it is again. For those listening, if you want to build your drumline page, the first thing you need to do is focus on drumline.
Yeah.
It's a drumline page, so just to be sharing flyers and
Yeah.
nobody. I don't want to see that. I want to see drums.
Actual drums.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how my students feel about it because you know, Coldsteel is for all the drummers, but one thing I don't share nothing but drumming. So a lot of them graduate.
Right.
A lot of them, you know, they be dressing down on Wednesdays, and I don't care. I respect it. I love that they graduating, but for those viewing, and like I said, I learned that from before from posting different stuff and people saying, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Even if it's one person that said it, that means others is thinking about it. So
Yeah.
you know what? Let me fix this situation.
And you mean dress down like when they wear? What you mean dress down?
You know, like Casual Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
As a
Yeah.
group On Wednesday,
okay, got
dress
you.
up on campus and they taking photos and stuff, and I'm like, it's cool, Casual Wednesday, but play drums with them on.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I'll
Yeah.
post that, but just you.
Put a drum on. Exactly. Don't
You know
just
what
take
I'm
a
saying?
group.
Like, that's your personal page. Cool. You got
Yeah.
Sexually the Bryon out here.
Exactly.
With the suit on.
Yeah. It's like we're not posting that if you're not drumming.
Yeah, so, but yeah.
Nah, yeah.
So that's the only approach I take on that, and it might change. And then once again, posting short clips, posting authentic clips, meaning don't edit.
Yeah.
No one is 100% perfect, so it's alright to post some mistakes. Yeah, just don't make your program or organization look bad. Meaning, if the full band is playing and you just record a drum line, still think about how they sound.
Yeah. Like they could sound bad, and
Just
people
'cause
going to
we
see
sound
that.
good, people listening.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's crazy, man. Nah, yeah, that definitely explains how y'all just got a booming page, bro. That's crazy. And plus, y'all just got a lot of fans for real. Like a lot of kids legit want to go to get A&T to play the drum line. So that's so far.
And it's all because of the social media.
Yeah.
Y'all should just get a Golden Globe Award for your social media presence, period. And that's both the Coldsteel drummers and Blue and Gold Marching Machine.
Well,
you both are on top.
A lot of it is just, it's also in person stuff too, man. We show up to so many kid things and
Yeah.
perform. Like, I literally only share a small portion of what the Drumline do online.
Oh wow.
You feel me? Because I just like to take more stuff and just post that. And you know, we've been very big on privacy, meaning not letting the world see how we fully do things. Because one thing I know about the cultures, not even just our cultures, is people will use it, abuse it, and not give no respect to where they got it from.
At all, boy. At all, man. And that junk is like no credit given. It's like, bro, why I see all this colored drum line playing an A&T cadence and no one saying that, hey, yeah, we playing the drum line cadence from A&T, but all of y'all white. Like what? So, yeah, I definitely get that.
And that, because at one point, somebody was trying to hire me to teach their group this stuff like A&T. And I'm like, so you want me to teach y'all what we do there instead of you just hiring my group to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Wow, man.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hire us
Right.
to do it. But if you trying to start your own program like that, you just work the first 2 years and then, you know, that's what I did with band Berlin Academy.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah,
Had them kids playing all types of stuff. That's gonna be crazy,
they
man.
had fun too.
Yeah.
They getting good gigs.
Damn, let me see. I got so many questions, but I don't want to go too in depth.
Is that right?
Damn,
Well,
let me see.
well since we're going on that topic, first off, you know, congratulations to being up there for the band of the year, and shout out to Florida A&M for winning. I know we got the biggest hate in the world when it comes down to fam, but
Screw Florida A&M, man. it's always screw Florida A&M on the Drumline podcast. But I guess shout out to y'all.
Yeah. You all did your thing. For your inspirations when it comes down to your not floor shows, but your field shows. I know it's kind of a different monster when it comes down to what you're going to think of in a cadence versus what you're going to do on the field. Because like you said, you got people in the high rise that's looking at what you all are doing. So your mindset, I believe, goes to what can I do to appeal to the people that are a football field away from me. How does that go when it comes down to your thought process of what I'm going to do on the field?
Okay, well, one, you know, it's a real small team of us. It's myself, Ron, and I don't know if y'all know Kenji.
Kenji, yeah.
Kenji,
Oh, the former player?
yeah, Kenji.
Yeah.
He has been, you know, this past year he's been helping me write a lot of the music stuff and stuff.
Oh,
You know,
I was wondering what happened to him. Yeah,
like,
he's a section leader
like
when we
in
was there.
training, you know,
Yeah.
and because it be a lot of music now, you know.
Yeah,
This year we
I would imagine.
did so many shows. I'm like, look, man, I ain't even getting time to do nothing with bios, guys.
I got to run my business.
Right. Needed a little help. But when it comes to the floor shows, first thing I think of is the demographic of where we going first.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Okay.
of course, we have a show planning meeting on how we going to do the show and hold and where the drum line should fit in. Where we going to fit in or if we don't. One of them. You know what I mean? Luckily, to give me the chance to be like, yeah, I don't want to do a feature this time, or yes, I could do a feature before we even get to that point.
Yeah.
And because I like to play drums, I always like to do features slow.
Right.
Right.
It's always a want.
You know what I'm saying? But I start with, you know, coming up with wow factors. because the drumming part is easy, but it's like I try to think of what can the snares do that's a wow factor, what can the tenors do, the cymbals and the basses, and based on where I want the focus to be. So like for instance, if it's like I got a really good cymbal line this year of athletic people who can flip and dance, I put the focus on them for a specific show. Like, all right, the wow factor gonna come from them on this part of the cadence. Meanwhile, the rest of the line is gonna, still have solos. I'm still gonna give individual solos because that gives give us percussion
time to shine.
Watch, when you drumming, when you watching the show, when you watch a drum feature, if you play snare, you're gonna watch the snares. If you played cymbals before, you're gonna watch the cymbals.
Right. Yeah.
So even though the snares might be doing a solo, you might look at the cymbals and they doing a crazy visual. You might look at the bass, they doing something. Some people might say, oh, why so much going on? For me, it's every section has their own fans.
Yeah.
Right.
So now, just because they doing something, they're not doing something as big, but they're just keeping it subtle for their section. Solo or feature time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, each section, I still need you to come up with something. You're just not going to stand there while we do something. Like, I directed on even like the whole band standing still. That's why if you ever watch the band drill during the drum feature or
yo, they show up
marching, they never just stand still.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? And at first for me, I used to be like, dang, the band stands still for Golden Delight. Why they can't stand still for us?
I would feel the same way too. It's like, bro, y'all taking their attention away. But
but when you start thinking about it, it's like, you got the band who's doing the drill. Sometimes they might make CS, they might make NCAT, they might make a design.
Yeah.
And that's when you got to pay attention to your psyche. Sight, something for sound and something for sight and sound.
Yeah.
So even though the band might be just doing the drill, that's for the people who don't give a damn about drums.
Right.
For sure.
Wow, you got to think about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
See?
And then you
whole time, and I'm thinking like, bro, what are they doing? Like, why are y'all marching? But it's trumpet players like, wow, they're making this right.
Exactly.
So it makes
people
sense.
who don't care about a drum sheet. It's people that's like, oh, a drum sheet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, and there's some people who probably feel the same way about dancers. Look at fam, they don't have dancers.
Right, yeah.
And some people probably wish they did. But it's just a aesthetic that we do. So that's that part, and then it's the playing portion, because a lot of times when the band is playing, we might have some phasing issues because each year you have to teach the band how to listen.
Yeah.
And the song is how to listen. So it's still getting with the drill writer so he can put certain instruments in certain angles in certain places, so that if we're all gonna play, sometimes the distance be off from us. Having to tell them to listen back. So a lot of times it be a lot of trial and error, hard work to pull it through, because we're not like DCI where we got a whole season or year to learn this one part. Doing this week and next week another.
And that's
like how we just hey. Like one thing, I ain't making no excuses. Like I said, we lost fair and square, but we just was in the A for what's that? The Falcons game.
The drumline thing. The drumline thing. Yep.
Woo, that was hard.
That was hard.
Amazing.
And then literally get back and start to have to write music for the Band of the Year show. 2 different shows.
Sheesh.
And then it rained 4 days out the week. It was finals week.
Oh yeah. It's one of them.
But he still was able to put together the whole show and everything. So and that's what I told him. I'm like, yo, I'm not making no excuse, but you got to think about all the work y'all had to do to get here. So,
wow,
you know what I'm saying? No,
and y'all have a very thorough feature. Like I would not have known that, but that feature looked.
And this one was different. Like I wanted to play faster beats and more beats because I'm like, if it's something to judge, they probably ain't gonna care too much for the stunts and the flip.
Yeah.
Just play beats. That's what we did. Honda is going down.
Yeah.
Cali.
Like the actual Honda, or like I'm assuming you're talking about the actual one that's in like Alabama.
No,
Yeah.
It's in California this year.
California. Yeah.
It
It's
is?
in California. Yeah.
First
it
one
is.
that's in Cali, and it's on February 1. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of significance about Feb 1 with Black History.
For A&T, yeah.
The Greensboro 4.
Yeah, the Greensboro, yeah.
All that.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah.
That's gonna be a big one, boy.
For sure.
And the reason I asked that question, I work with Faith's Place down here in West Palm Beach.
Of course.
And yeah, Mrs. Mays is the biggest fan of yours. She talks about you all the time, even with my
I love
kids.
Maze, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, she loves you back.
She's great.
And
But what? she does. Hey.
we just got done with a big competition down here, and throughout that whole getting ready process, she was bringing up that down here in Florida, we're one of the only ones that actually came down to you all a while back for one of your high school band days, and she will always bring up, bring that energy. And a lot of the influences I get from like the formations I may do or the movements, because I'm exactly where your head is when it comes down to the movements. Like, nobody should just be standing still. Somebody's gonna look at you because of what you do, not because of what the whole line is doing. So I kind of wanted to see where your head was when it came down to it, for the betterment of all the groups that are watching, and even my group. I take a lot of things from you and what you do.
So, some things that we do that helps is, I don't know what y'all do at Bethune, but we take out all of the aesthetics. So, like,
Aesthetics.
they're not allowed to have color hair.
Okay.
I think
You have to have a clean cut for every show. You can't have no beard, only goatee. If you ever noticed.
Oh, I
never noticed that.
I never noticed that.
In practice, they can wear glasses, but they're not allowed to wear glasses during performance because we do a lot of running and flipping and jumping. I had glasses break before, and that's not cheap.
They couldn't find their way back to the stands.
So like those, and then like it's even down to our uniform. Like your pants have to be to the third spat.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So y'all pay attention to that. Like a lot of people don't.
Literally won't get on the field if you pull up with hair on your face and your pants wrinkled. We don't give a damn if it's a hole. Nope, you're not getting on the field. Yeah. So we try our best to make sure everybody look good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's simple. Band is like military. That's where it comes from. Yeah. And if you look at any real military group, they sharp.
Yeah, clean.
The only thing we can't do that they do is make sure everybody the same height.
Yeah.
That's another thing as well. If you ever notice, our tonal line don't look like this. It goes like this.
Oh wow.
Our tenors are almost the same height. Our snares almost the same height. Our cymbals, we might do that, but I've
never seen a short tenor player.
So is that why Natural is on tenor? Tonal.
Yeah. And Tyler, one of the taller ones is all the way in the back.
Exactly.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to both of them, by the way. They both know out there doing anything.
A lot of it is, before you hit the first note, you have to look good.
They see you before they hear you.
Exactly. So it's just before you play, it's like putting on clothes and looking a certain way, and then you can always lose a person off their conversation.
Yeah.
They can look fly, everything can be together, but then if they talk stupid, it's like
open their mouth. Yeah.
We look at that with drums. So like, if everything look good, then you be like, I walk
gibberish. Yep.
But if you look clean and good and you play well, it's like icing. It's like it looks good. So we do a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Myself and Ron, we both disciplinarians. So and we both look at similar but different things. Ron is on the super militant side. I'm looking at the militant side and the playing. How your hands look, where your fingers at. How you applying the pressure across the board. The different the different techniques in the bass line. The tonals play one way, the mids play another, the bottoms and the scotches. With us having 4 different sets of bass drums within the bass line, and then even with the tenors. This the first year we had 10. We ain't have tennis for a long time.
Wow.
We used
All of them out there
6 and the 8.
bamming.
Huh?
I said all of them out there bamming.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So,
But
yeah. So that and then, I write drill. Matter of fact, let me ask y'all that. What do you use to write your formations?
I get I think it's like 1,500 college rule notebook paper. I'll draw a block on there, and I start it off somewhere, and I just say where it goes. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another one to get right now. It's few things. Well, just one. It's called Arrange Us.
Oh, it's an app for that?
Yes.
Arrange Us.
Arrange.
Hold on.
And
Hold on.
you can add music to it, and you can put up to 100 people, and you can make different formations.
Okay, it's a legit app.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. It popped up first.
Wow.
This one right here.
Yep.
Trying to get it. There you go.
Hey, we ain't sponsored, but hey, Arrange Us if you watching.
And look, you can.
I'm sure y'all sponsor Harvey.
You can switch it to a basketball court.
Oh wow, yeah, that is hard.
And
That is hard.
So like the different colors, the different sections for how I be writing for basketball courts and things like that.
Oh yeah, they going crazy.
Oh wow! I never knew that they would create an app for something that is done so internally.
But it's really made for dancers and dance crews.
Okay, so I can
this is hard.
set up on the bottom. Are you with the app that you use? Are you able to discuss like how they move to that certain spot when they go into a different area?
Well, what you mean discuss?
Like with that discuss, like are you able to set up? Okay, I want Group A to go to here, but I want them to go this way. Are you able to
have it do
all
type of stuff? Save it, share it, and then like I said, you can add your percussion music in it so that you can know when everybody moving at a certain time. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what I use to write my formations and stuff for drumline because I was only 50. And truth be told, I am learning Pieware, but this would be right in my hand, and I could be plus just mapping out
drawing something out.
how I want to look and stuff like that. So,
that's hard.
Arranges. I never noticed that. The fact that you said that you could put your music on there. And once the part happens, you can go from A to B. Is amazing.
Give it a try.
And it's free. Wow.
It's free.
And
it's free. Yeah, like I said, of course I got the paid version so that I can have everything with it.
Gotta do that sometimes.
What you mean? Y'all got jobs. Pay for this stuff.
No, but yeah, man. Yeah, this is okay. I see they got a premium. Yeah, that's hard.
I see it at the top. You know how they get you. They make everything like that, but you got a different color at the top. Like, oh yeah, make sure you pay.
But that's hard, man. I wish I knew about this in college.
That's how. Because I
wish I knew about this like 2 months ago.
My hand, like that's like even now I use drum tools to write like snare licks on the phone. That's a 100% free app, and then you got Flat IO.
Okay, you going crazy. Let me write these things down. Drum tools.
Yeah, that's
so. Now I'm about to ask like real intricate questions with it. So, like, if you can write music and you can make the audio for the music and put it on there, can you record? Like, if I wanted to record my students playing the soundtrack of what the feature is going to be, can I attach that onto what I make so that it's like real here instead of it being the automated MuseScore or Finale?
You talking about like take your actual audio and put it in the software? Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, this might be the one, my boy.
Yeah, right.
That might be the one.
And see, like, so now they updated MuseScore. I like the new MuseScore. Shout out to MuseScore.
The percussion music too.
Yeah, everything.
The sound. Okay, everything. I need to.
Bro, you go ahead and update. You're gonna have to get the hub and read.
Yeah, I got the hub.
It's gonna change it. Like in the hub, you'll see tab space. You'll see MuseScore drum sounds. They give you the free app that's audio. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, shout out to MuseScore.
Like MDA or something like that.
BIOS is partnered with MuseScore.
Okay.
You know shout
out to BIOS. Shout out to MuseScore.
If you go on MuseScore, we do have a few packs on there with a lot of our music. You just go to the BIOS pack and you got a whole bunch of music you can learn on from.
Oh, that's fire
as well.
That's fire.
I'm about to go get my computer and pull it up now.
Yes. I said Drum Tools is a free app. You know what I'm saying? And if MuseScore didn't update their MuseScore, at one point I went to Flat.io because you can also use that to write music on your phone, but it's cloud.
Yeah, I know about Flat.
So you can always go to any other computer and just pull up.
Oh wow!
Music. But now you can do that with MuseScore too. So that's why I like
okay.
it.
Oh,
okay. Yeah,
I was using Flat for a good little minute because like Flat is portable. I don't have to have my laptop. I don't have to have this big fat apparatus in front of me trying to type. I can just go on my phone, and if I got something like just immediately in my head, I can go straight to it and just go and write it where I am. It's such a convenience. I think I got it in my little app library. But the fact that I have that now and I have Arrangeus, I'm gonna as soon as I make my first thing with Arrangeus, I'm gonna send it to you, Harvey. I got your contact.
I promise you're gonna like that joint. So
Nah, that jump definitely seems like
I could get in contact with Arrangeus. I got some tips that they could use to help our community.
Okay, hey,
okay.
Hey, if y'all watching, somebody from Arrangeus watching now.
Get a nice little email.
Right.
Yeah, but I like.
Right, it look like
I like what y'all doing as well, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Podcasting
Appreciate it.
Is dope. It's fire. You know, it seems very authentic, and that's what matters. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like Jeremie said. You know, me and Jeremie, we've been cool for a long time.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
still
man.
owe him. I'm saying it here, I owe him. He always like playing with those Vic First sticks, but we do got some nylon bio sticks, since he like nylon.
Okay, hey,
and
you got him.
I know he'll play with the nylon.
For sure, boy. Gotta try those out.
You gonna have something else coming out. What about the sticks that I saw the Quits using a while back?
Oh yeah.
Nylon?
We switched the tips to nylon. They should be dropping real soon. The bio scrapes.
That's gonna be hard, boy. That's gonna
Go
be
ahead
hard.
and have a nice 5 pair on the side waiting for me.
Right.
You know, and I don't know, one thing that be exciting me the most is seeing a lot of the schools playing with bio sticks. It's like it's not even like it's a forced thing where me and Ralph, we don't reach out to people saying, hey, play with our stick. We
Right.
love to see it, and we love that people actually like it on their own. And, you know, that's why we continuing to try to keep getting new sticks. And you know, our next push is mallets.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we got a man on everything, the mallets, the sticks and stuff like that. And
I'm telling you.
you know, that's what it's about though. Like y'all podcast, this joint is cool, and I think doing the interviews with people is dope because you know you get to hear people insight. And like I said,
Absolutely.
you know, whenever you want to fact check, you know, do some research and check just to make sure I ain't lying.
Right. Nah, I know everything you were saying, but factual, and it's clear. There's footage to fact check it for sure.
I got a question for Florida.
Okay, what's up?
Let's see if Florida answer this right. What year did y'all schools started adding the little tag at the end of your cadences, and why?
Oh, we talking about the high schools?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They definitely got that for A&T. That's definitely A&T. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's all A&T. All A&T.
I can say I got down here in 2017, and they were doing it way before I got down here. So I couldn't even tell you the year, but it was definitely, like you said, North Carolina A&T is the reason why. The finish a hard cadence. That did that, and the end of it hit good 2 smacks and walk up on somebody. that's just turned to be the culture to all Florida schools, especially in South Florida. My school included Face Place, Palm Beach Lakes,
for sure.
Dillard High School. People even got to the.
Let me give y'all some history onto why we did that.
Okay.
All right. I believe it was 2010. And, you know, we're not into the battle culture, but if you taunt us enough, we will get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody know the rivalry between us and South Carolina State, us and Central, us and folk, so on and so on. But I believe if it was, I think it was 2010 or whatever, but I think during that time, bongos got in trouble and they couldn't say their name because they got in trouble. For what reason, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what year, but they couldn't say their name. But when we knew that they couldn't say their name, we said, at this game, we're going to call our name over 100 times because we know they can't call theirs.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's where it all started from, like a taunt. Like,
Wow.
you can't even say your name back when we just going to drill it
So,
into the soul.
that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. And now it's just a whole thing that everyone loves that y'all do. That's wild.
Yeah. You know, Jeremy, I don't know if you remember, and Harvey, I know you wouldn't because it was only on our end. It was right after that Honda where everybody had to learn that our cadence, the drop that bass marching cadence. And it was a year after that when we had a game. And as you know, and everybody that's watching this knows, it's got to be next to impossible to get Cookman to come out of their box to be able to even have a back and forth with another drum line, to be face to face with another drum line. As long as I've been at Cookman, you all were the only ones that were able to do that. And it was at a game where you all were across from us. And we were sitting there, y'all playing cadences back to back, and we, just, can we play? Wells ignoring us. Wells, can we play? Wells, can we play? He finally turned around. No, you can't. All right, so we still got to sit here and wait. But you all you stood up, started spinning, tearing everything up, taunting, and then you all were sitting down after playing maybe like 6 cadences back to back, and we heard you all just softly playing. And when I tell you, me and Jeremy and a bunch of all of us was like, "Ain't that drop that bass? Let's drop that bass, ain't it?" It's like, man, we taking the deduction. And we got up, and I think we were able to get off a good 2 or 3 cadences back to back. You all were the only ones that got us up out of our seats and made it go. And I just want to say thank you for that.
That's dope. And see, he needs to stop playing and let Bethune do some stuff.
Man, bro.
Man,
it literally takes for like my last year when we tried to go on the field and try to play something against y'all. It literally took for someone to say, "All right, fuck it. I don't care what Mr. Wells is about to say right now. I'm going to do what I want to do." And literally, that's how we was able to block up. Like, I was just like, bro, fuck it. I graduated 3 months. Like, I don't care. And that's why we did it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But that's his outlaws when it comes down to. Yeah. Man, I don't know why. But it's nothing wrong with it. But I believe that he has the idea of when you are the best, you don't need to always go to prove to somebody that you are. His idea.
No, but that's respectable and understandable.
For sure, for sure.
I don't do that because I think we're the best. I do it because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't matter who play what. Your group ain't gonna ever say we got it, and our group ain't gonna ever say you got it.
Yeah,
so why do
exactly.
We
yeah. That's so true, man.
In a fist fight, somebody got to win.
Yeah.
But if you just going back and forth with drumming, it's like a debate. Like, who won the debate?
Yeah, that is true.
So that's why I'm really not into that because it's not getting coined nowhere. And like my whole thing is that's why I like the judge stuff. I don't give a hell who's judging, but as long as they're a winner. Now people gonna still say it, but there still was a winner.
Yeah. You have a really good perspective on this. Like it's a lot of heathens out there that is just like
heathens.
Drum back to back, drum.
Oh,
like,
heathens is crazy.
Oh, but like, if it needs to be a winner, it can't just be.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we could do showcases all day. But it needs to be a winner, and that's why, like I said, I respect the band of the year stuff. A lot of people don't, but I do because it leaves a winner. Yeah,
that's true.
It don't matter what type of debate you have, somebody got a trophy.
Right. It's just like you got all these rappers and singers and movie people. Why do you think they got the Oscars? Why do you think they have the Grammys and stuff? Somebody got to win something for their hard work, not just keep doing it.
Yeah. That's facts, man.
They do it for the streamers. They do it for they do it for everything. It's just not, we're going to go back and forth at the game and let everybody on the internet just have an opinion.
That's trash.
Like I said,
that's
even
trash.
if your people drop your stick, right? They still ain't gonna say they lost. They're gonna have
exactly.
Somebody still got to win.
It's like, bro, yeah, that junk. You just introduced a different perspective for me, and it's like, bro, what's the point of it? Although sometimes a good battle does, scratch a good itch, but
like we did that battle with Central in the gym years ago.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bad boy shoot. Woo!
We did floor shows, and then we did the face to face. You know what I mean? That's what I'm with. If your group want to both do floor shows and let people see you do some type of production, then I'm fine with the battle part. But I just don't want to only battle it.
Yeah, exactly.
In that games, y'all don't understand.
Yeah, the games.
Be ready to go.
Yeah.
I bet I don't even want to do fifth quarters.
Sheesh.
He might do
wow.
and he's ready to go.
Hey, we can understand where that comes from.
Definitely. For sure.
We be ready to get on and get out, so
Cool. Hey, we are running about an hour and 11. Hey, I do want to air out one grievance before we get into the fifth quarter segment. For y'all university tenor drum sections out there, there's only one drum line that should be doing this shit, and that is A&T. For all you other drum lines, you're getting that from A&T, and that includes Impact. I just want to say that.
Oh,
There's a lot of drum lines that do the A&T rock, and it's like, bruh, okay.
I'm gonna have a rebuttal for that.
Okay.
If you play drums, you can't play paradiddles no more. Or flam drags.
Okay.
I
see what you mean. It's like it's a universal rock, I guess.
It's not that it's universal rock, but how do things spread? You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's just like a trend. You might start wearing dad hats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody get windsuits. Everybody, it's different. V State now got tenor drums. They used to only have harnesses and straps. Harnesses, and they played, them in North.
No tenors,
tenors. They added tenors. You feel me? So it just changed. At first, people did that to us too. When we went from downrights to upright and started doing any type of flipping and running, they said Purview.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we did get it from Purview, but now we putting our own spin on it. So what?
You don't even hear people say Purview.
Yeah, at all, honestly.
They say Coldsteel.
Yeah, honestly.
And yeah, so it's just stuff like that. It's just stuff like that. So
it's literally
cool. I know you tired of seeing it.
I'm like, bro, why are y'all doing the A&T rock here, bro? Come on.
That's like if we add tamarines on our snares. It's
literally, right? Yeah.
Rap. They're gonna be like, nigga trying to like Bethune.
But nah, man, y'all be killing that jump, man. I literally love to see it for sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to North Carolina A&T.
Yes.
Coldsteel. I know I said in the past video I was the biggest North Carolina Coldsteel hater. I stand by it, but I stand by it because of how great y'all are. Not because of what I can't stand that you all do. All these amazing ideas you come up, I always say, "Dang, bro, why I couldn't think of that?"
Right.
I couldn't think of putting a 10 on top of somebody and going like, "Wee!"
Yeah, like,
hey, bro, I could have did that first.
Yeah, y'all are just the entertainment yet beat gurus, bro. Y'all killed that jump, man.
You're doing your thing up there, Harvey. I would always say.
I
for sure, but
man, and
you and Ron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta love what you do, honestly, man. Like
yeah.
And then I don't do it all. I do lean on my section leaders. I do lean on the people in the section.
Yeah.
I do let them input their ideas. If it's too corny, I'll stop it. But if it's something I can work with, I'll fix it and work with them with it. But
yeah, exactly.
I don't automatically just be like, no, we're not doing it. I let them sometimes see that some stuff won't work by letting get a thorough try and see this is why we can't do it because
yeah.
But sometimes you don't even give people a chance. You just will never know.
Yeah.
Right.
You like the ideal instructor, man. Hey, for y'all high schools out there watching, I hope this gave you a good glimpse into how it is being a student of, you know, Harvey and
Right.
potentially being a member of A&T's Drumline. Because
For the high schoolers that are watching, we give you a tip too with just going to any school. Do your research.
yes,
You come from a high school that performs all the time, party, dance, and do that, then go to a school that do that. Not saying you have to come to us, but go to a school that fits what you've been doing.
that has that same style. Yeah,
You feel me? Like, don't go from a dancing high school, playing well, performing, traveling, and you go to a collegiate program where you just stand still, you only play. You know, and for the parents that might be watching this with their child, it's not always about the money, but I know it is
Right.
sometimes, especially in our culture. So,
right, yeah.
you know,
Not always.
half and half.
But you can lose money and always get it back. You cannot get back experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
That's real.
Yeah, man. We about an hour 15 in. So Harvey, we got at the end of our show, we got this segment called the fifth quarter segment, and that's usually when we play a clip from YouTube. Like we both, me and Bryon, we both pick a clip from YouTube that we want to play on the show. It could be a new clip or an old clip, but just something that like we thought was a fire band or drumline clip from that week that we want to just show on the show. And so maybe you can participate with it. You can tell me what video you want to show, and I can search it on YouTube and definitely pull it up. I can go first real quick since I already got something, and it's definitely gonna be something from A&T. It's gonna be a
I got
video.
one from A&T too. My favorite all-time halftime show you all have ever done. Woo! I can't wait till I go. Let me go first, man.
Nah, let me. So it's a clip from 2016. Let me pull my junk up.
Bro, please don't get mine.
Oh no, but I hope not, but cause
Okay, alright.
I bet. Yeah, this is 2016, and you know 2016. This was peak. I was a section leader. Bryon was a section leader at Bethune. So
Yeah, man.
So this was peak. All right, let's see what A&T got going on this year.
Exactly.
Let's see what Norfolk got going on this year. And so this is a clip that we used to, or at least I used to always see. Let me get this off.
I think in 16, A&T came to us too, didn't it? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, 16 because 17 we went there. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, they go Kenji too? Mm-hmm. Oh, he was section leader. And I know it's a little glitzy fritzy. It's gonna get fixed. What's on? Oh, that's feet. See, just everybody on the same party accord. Nobody. I was talking about, nobody looks like they don't want to be there.
Right. Everybody look like, hey, we about to get down.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means, but they about to wash their hands.
Hey, what does that mean? That signal.
It means DefJam. That's
DefJam.
That's the signal for the haters.
Hard.
Wow. Oh yeah, because the symbol. Yeah. Wow.
That's
The logo.
I thought he was like hand sanitizer.
Like this is so drumline.
It
Like
really is.
this is drumline. Oh, he had Wilberforce now, ain't he?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, he was. He's not there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He was there.
Random question.
He helped him out.
Random question. What gave y'all the idea for those bass drum straps?
Which is the cadet strap?
I call them suicide straps. Yeah, them.
Yeah, they call it the cadet strap because the company sell two. The one that we use for the tenors book bag, and the bass drums cadet.
Oh, the
But
unique.
you can do more with them. You can spin them more. You can lift them up easier.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That explains a lot.
Unique.
But the 3D straps that you guys use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm testing them out now, and my tenor drummers like them. They work good, but we gotta wear them upside down to be more comfortable.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know why too. That little.
this cadence is written by Justin Campbell.
Okay. He was a student. Justin Campbell.
Yeah, he marched 2004.
Oh, 04. Okay.
Name sounds familiar too. The tonal drum tuning is amazing, man. It just sounds like you just dropping water on the table.
Bro, what?
So,
Oh, my dog, he'll play for Cream.
yeah. So this is from my slow cadence. We have a slow tunnel in the fast tunnel.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, everybody just talking.
Bruh.
And he was like, never mind. He's in old school uniform too.
Alright, so real quick. That's
Hey, man.
that go from the fast cadences to the slow tunnel. That's why I slowed down with those tenor hits.
Yeah.
And, you know, our slow tunnel is designed for when we go to other people's stadiums and we don't know how their stands are fully set up.
Oh, wow.
Marching in slow will give you more time to set up.
Yeah.
So that's why we have a whole slow tunnel with slow cadences.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, we marching in slow, we can see the floor, we can get everything together and then comfortable. Because sometimes you don't get a chance to practice marching in nobody else state.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Like that is a part of marching in. It's like, all right, we got to figure out how we gonna be in the stands for real. So we can't do that while everyone's still marching.
Marching
Just,
fast. It's like you just like almost like a death march.
yeah.
Like, hold on, like,
Yeah, that's
stands. All right, y'all go this way. Okay,
Yeah.
go this way. So
that's
then
hard.
We
That's
have a
hard,
couple
man.
of them, so it's really long. So that by the time we get done with the whole tunnel, we should be set. And then that kick down is when everybody would sit down.
Oh, okay,
Right.
got you.
Hey man, I love the
Yeah.
insights of what
Yeah.
of what the band, the drumline really is.
It's that nerd jump, bro. I love that nerd jump.
I'm telling you, I'm over here like you don't see me doing it, but I'm over here like.
Stupid.
So,
Hey, what you got, Bryon?
Yeah, woo! So we don't have to watch the whole thing, but it's a halftime show that you all did my very last year, and that's the year that y'all won the Honda Battle of the Bands too. I think that's the first year they did a winner and a loser. But North Carolina A&T did this show. It was called the Bad Boy Show, and the whole show was amazing. Let's get that out of the way. From the concert number, I believe you all played Love Don't Live Here Anymore.
Wow.
Yes, disgustingly nasty. But what I want to point out is if you go and type in Bad Boy Show, it's the first one. It's the ending. To this day, I still don't know how you all did that, and I want to know. But in the end, they did the dance routine, did whatever, and then you heard everybody say, "Every step I take," and they played that song going into their last formation. And I don't even want to express what it is, but it's towards the end, like very, very end.
Oh no.
And okay, yeah, all right, go right there.
All right, let's start here.
Yeah, and you gotta explain this.
Oh, right here, yeah.
The whole show was phenomenal, but I have to ask you, Harvey, how in God's name did you all come from two sides of the field and just mold in and make a what how does that happen? I don't. There's nothing. I've been thinking about this for the past 15 years and I still don't have an answer.
Well, one, I'd be surprised too, because our practice field be muddy and barely be having lines. So that's the first struggle we be on. But
Yeah. That's crazy.
you know, I think I gotta think on who wrote that drill, because we had the same drill writer for a long time. But at one point, when we had a different arranger, he was arranging and writing drill to all his arrangements.
Okay.
So that kind of helped with, you know, if you writing the whole show and the drill, everything can line up.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm saying, It actually was Thomas, who's the band director now at Hampton.
Okay.
What's his last name?
Jones.
Thomas Jones. Yep. Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
he was working with Jackie Robinson and Brooklyn Steppers years ago too. All them areas we was smacking bands.
But yeah, man, I was thoroughly impressed. Currently in the band, that was my last year. It is last year. I was currently in the band, and when I saw that, I'm back there going wild.
that was
How
wild.
did they do that? What's going on? Like people just random spots on the field. Everybody just come in and they make words.
Yeah. They killed
What be the
that.
craziest is, we don't usually repeat shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a gift and a curse because when you don't repeat shows, you really don't get no time to relax.
Yeah. And you,
Right.
You get one shot.
Everything is. Hey, we gotta rehearse.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
Hey, you got a clip for us? You got something? Your favorite A&T or something?
let me see.
Or Impact? Favorite Impact clip? I'll just play.
No, I ain't playing. Everybody got a favorite cook mechanic somewhere out there.
Nah, I'm not gonna even hold you, man. Like Bethune, I like Bethune because they play well and they neat. But I can't. I low key can't even call out because when I search the line, there's not too many clips of just the line.
Yeah.
Only clips you find of the line is in the tunnel.
Yeah. And that started to change as of
We play
late.
the most.
You know?
Right. But yeah.
Let me see, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if you know what it's like when you're a part of something in all the shows. You don't really watch it, but you don't really go back and study.
Yeah. I definitely get
making
that.
of it. So
I definitely get that.
Say maybe the Honda we did 2015 with Hot Mess.
2015. See. That did a feature in there.
Yeah.
Is this it? Yeah.
I just realized I played a
2015
a Diddy
Honda.
themed Honda show.
I'm just trying to make sure that's the right show.
You laughing at me?
I just heard you, bro.
I just realized what I did.
Back then, nigga.
Yeah, we did one 2015.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh wow, this is before 4K.
Before 4K was invented.
Like things starting to look a little blurry.
This
Okay, yeah. Everything full screen.
Oh yeah, it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Y'all's band grew an amazing size too. Look at the soldiers. Come on. Dang, boy, what's that, 12 bass drums?
This one was throwing drums.
That's how you know you're about to do something amazing.
Right. And the band cranking in the back.
Right. Ooh.
Ooh.
So who's holding it? Bass drummers or tenors?
The tenors are holding the bass drum.
And they got their legs crossed.
Cause they threw the drums right away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when they went down the pads. I remember this like it was yesterday.
Yeah, but this was
mean, like-
before everybody was keeping their feet drumming on them.
Wow.
Okay.
They just got the singers riding out like.
It's like there's no rest time between. Okay, this is about to happen. Okay, you saw that. Now look at this.
A whole production, bro.
And the thing is, like, that tune, no one has ever heard of before. It's called Hot Mess.
Wow.
Chromeo.
What's it called?
Hot Mess. and it's from a group named Chromeo.
Chromeo, wow.
Okay. Huh.
Wow.
That's just like with the BIOS video stuff, man. Me and Ralph, we
Literally.
dig so deep to find tracks people never heard before.
Yeah.
Just the drums,
Man.
Wow, man. Yeah. And that we ain't even get into BIOS, bro. Yeah, y'all just created a whole lane for niggas to just pick a song and drum to it.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
And with me, and what's so crazy is, bro, I was doing that junk, bro. What's so crazy? I was doing that junk as a kid, bro. I used to use drum to soundtracks to movies, and when I saw that y'all actually created a thing, like a whole culture for that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. And literally my first video, and that junk went crazy too. I was like, oh yeah.
Totally. The thing about doing the video scene, because people will say, oh, I don't want to do videos for such and such do videos, but I'm like, if you got true talent, people gonna recognize it.
Bruh, literally, yeah.
They gonna recognize, like, hold on, that boy nice. Like Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett is nice.
Yeah, Garrett, yeah. Yeah, he one of the first ones, yeah. We used to always be putting them videos out, man. That was a time.
Why you stop? Don't say I have a baby and a job.
got a son, got a job, pod. But nah, I'm definitely about to get right back to it though. I need to get some more videos out there.
So y'all heard he said he gonna get back to it. So that's why we created the BIOS alphabet, so that for those who don't got time, you can just open a dictionary or find a sentence and play that sentence to music, because every letter has notes to it.
Yeah. Now, honestly, yeah, that job be the easiest thing to do, man.
So
but definitely,
and we created the alphabet for people who get writer's block as well.
Right. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's genius.
You write a lot of stuff, and then you be like, dang, I need 4 bars. All right, it's like a 2-letter word.
Wow. Yeah.
I need 4 bars. Let me go play the number word 4. Or whatever the
that's 8. That's 8 counts. 2 bars.
See?
Yeah,
a lot of
counts.
Yeah, you're right.
So a 4-letter word.
A lot of people don't know about the BIOS alphabet, but this is what we're referring to. Ralph and Harvey, they created like 1-count licks for every single alphabet, and this is just the most genius way to increase your chops. You can literally create a word and find the.
If you look on it, you see how it start with white edges,
right?
Then yellow and red.
Mm-hmm.
That lets you know the difficulty level.
Interesting. Wow. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, and only the vowels.
Freaking crazy.
And only the vowels got a stick trick in them.
Freaking crazy, bro.
I didn't even notice that.
Who did y'all have a product manager? Did y'all have like a project manager? Who thinks of this?
That was
UX design?
Nah, like we I still got the original too. We created it. At first we was gonna try to do 4 bars, but that was too much.
Yeah.
And we created it. You know what I mean? I was thinking about the periodic table because every other poster has always been portrait for drumming.
Right.
Not landscape. So we was like, we want to make a landscape one, and then we kind of started designing it ourselves before Diodario wanted to help us with the full design, because we told them regardless of what they gonna do, we doing this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that is hard, man. Shout out to
and
y'all.
You got a legend at the bottom right.
Yeah, that tells you like what the stick tricks are and stuff like that. You know.
Wow, man.
And people would say we should do another one with numbers. I'm like, maybe. You know,
yeah,
you never know.
Nah, just having that one standard. Well, I mean, of course, y'all can do what y'all want, but
that one is like I said, is good. We still use it. A couple chords use it before, like doing full lick, playing like a word.
Wow,
that's it.
Wow.
Each line that coming for the drum line, they need to know Coldsteel. You know, something easy to learn.
Smart as hell.
And
like I heard it.
If you really know the alphabet, you could battle with just licks. Like play happy. Yeah. Yo, play love. Yo, play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be going all day on people just playing.
Right.
Playing.
That's crazy, man. I mean, when that jump first dropped, but I used to know all the lyrics, but I definitely forgot them jump.
I just made a video with Jamal Harris's Created to Play, and we spelled out face place.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And that was my first. I've looked at it, but that was my first time actually putting it together.
Yeah, I bet you.
I was like,
I bet you that P tore you up because it's on the hard side.
I was just about to say that.
Get the clacker.
I think it was something in there. It was something in there where
right now.
I had to go look at the video, but I just know when I looked at it and we completed the
And
video.
that rhythm by itself, try to grit it. Start from
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna make this happen.
Is the 30-second note the second partial?
Yeah.
Or is the 16th note the 30-second note?
It's a 5 partial grit.
Okay, it's 5 partial. Okay. Oh wait.
Did that flam tap. In the third one, you got that.
I'm gonna do it.
Woo, yeah, that'd be tough. That'd be tough.
That's why I say happy. You gotta play those back to back.
Oh yeah. Think of that.
You're on the wrong one. You missed the left hand one, the 30-second.
Oh! All right. You gonna get a video?
Essentially, it's all right. Essentially, it's all right, left. The check rather is right, left. It's just that 16 note. I mean that 30-second.
It's like doing a choo-choo.
Yeah, choo-choo.
Yeah.
He's making a diddle.
Yeah.
I just took out the diddle and just opened it with 30 seconds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The 30-second note is tearing me up.
Don't be on live struggling.
Hey man,
We show it all.
Yeah, the hands is the truth, online, offline. But it be known. Anybody watching this, I think they can come at me. Come on, I got the hands for you.
Nah, I got one for them. Whoever watched this, just send us a video playing the drum lounge.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Yes, the drum lounge. Hey, I need that. What it is? Yeah, THE.
UNG. That's gonna get you. That's gonna get you.
Hey man, y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard it from Harvey himself. We want to see a clip of y'all playing the drum lounge and post it, tag us, and we want to see it.
And follow if you haven't, subscribe, all that good stuff.
all that good stuff, man. Follow us on the Drum Lounge podcast. You already know. Subscribe, like, comment. Harvey, we extremely appreciate you for coming to chat with us, man. This was very insightful. Like, we just learned not only a lot about you, but just a lot about A&T, Coldsteel, BIOS,
Origins,
and right, man. And so we really, really appreciate you coming, man.
Happy to be a part of it. Happy to be one of the first. Just like I said, before we get to the new year, me personally, I wanted to speak a little bit more to whoever want to talk.
Yeah.
You know,
and I really appreciate that.
I usually keep a lot of things about what I do and stuff quiet, but it's time now. Things been done long enough now for me to finally share some of the knowledge.
I definitely think so. Yeah. You've been in this industry for this drum industry, for a long time.
In the game
for a long time. I didn't want to really share too much knowledge because, I did it before, with all the breakdowns, Stick Trick Tuesdays and things like that.
Yeah.
You don't really see people will learn things in silence and use it in silence and not say anything. So when you don't really see that something happening, it kind of make you say, well, I'm not gonna waste my time anymore.
Right. Yeah.
But
totally get that, man.
Let me get on the platform to do what we do and look forward to seeing the outcome.
Absolutely, man.
For sure.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, bro. But before we even leave, y'all, the audience, y'all know what. Before you even leave, if you drum today, good job. Here's a cookie. Here's a glass of water. Good job. But still, go practice. If you planned on drumming today, but you just didn't get to it, you probably watched this whole podcast. You was just excited about Harvey being on the episode, but you still didn't drum yet. Why wait for something that you could do right now? Go drum right now.
And I'm gonna add to that. Just practice for 10 minutes a day.
Just 10 minutes, bro. Just 10 minutes.
Just 10. And I could guarantee you that 10 gonna turn into 20 minutes.
Exactly. It's gonna happen naturally. It happens every time for me. Hey, but if you didn't practice today and you ain't even plan on it,
the kicker. That boy moved the mic.
You are trash.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, y'all boys.
Everybody should say.